Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews, and today we are here with the iPad mini. This one comes in black, has 16 gigabytes, and runs Verizon Wireless as a cellular option. We're going to be doing an experience review. Today is July 16th, 2013. It's been a few months since I first purchased this, and I've been taking it wherever I go because it's so very small and portable. That's the first thing I'm going to mention. It has been a great device to take wherever you want. If you are thinking about getting something, an iPad or an iOS device, again, just like I've said in my other comparisons between the three, this is probably the device that I would start out with, even before the iPhone. And I know this doesn't have a Retina display, but so far using it, I can use the same applications on here as I do with my regular full-size iPad. And it also has some applications that you can't use on your iPhone. For example, one of my favorite applications is Paper. Paper is the easy drawing app where you can either use your finger or you can use whatever you want. But currently there is no draw application for the iPhone, and because I like to at least play around with art, I would like this instead. Of course, one of my primary reasons for getting the iPad mini is there is no commitment to any provider. This does take Verizon for cellular, but you can do it month to month and do not have to pay a full contract. Now that's beginning to change with T-Mobile, but currently that doesn't apply to tablets, and I believe only applies to phones. But what they do is a little bit different. Here, you pay the amount. This begins at $329 with, $329 with no cellular, only Wi-Fi, and goes up to $459 if you want to get cellular from Verizon, Sprint, or AT&T. I'm not sure if T-Mobile has it yet, but there is no contract, and you don't have to adjust the price in any certain way. It is only that price, and of course that goes more if you want to have a higher capacity on this. But this is a really, really good device. The second best thing about this has been the weight. It is very easy to just pick it up and toss it wherever you want. It is very, very light. It is less than half the weight of the traditional iPad. It is not much more weight than, in reality, it's not much more weight than the iPhone itself. Usable weight, because I can simply just toss this in my hand, hold it in one hand for hours, use it to read a book, and it's, again, the Retina display isn't really hurting it too much at all. Right now we're going to open up the Kindle application. We're going to zoom in and we're going to see how a book looks on this. I've zoomed in to about where we would normally be looking, and if you can see here, this is going to be in 720p on YouTube. And I'm not seeing any pixels hanging around here, because maybe it's going to be about this distance away where I'm going to read the book. And I've been perfectly fine reading it in my bed. Of course, if I don't want a backlight, I'll be using my real Kindle, the one that has e-ink paper. But everything works here perfectly fine. I'm checking Facebook all the time. I have my mail synced up here. I've dropped this a couple times on carpet, but not yet on any kind of concrete or hard surface, so I'm not sure how durable this is, but I have not gotten any nicks or scratches. I believe the only thing that has come along is, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it seems like the aluminum has been stripped a little bit here, a very tiny bit, but that's the only thing. The corners are perfectly intact. I do keep it in the case a lot, but when I just want it freely at home where I know I'm around soft surfaces, I'll take it out of the case. And as you can see, nothing on the corners. The camera has been kept in a great condition. It tends to get foggy a little bit, which you can easily fix by wiping it with a cloth. But all around, I think this is my favorite iOS device. Even as of July 16th, I know that there's a new iPad mini getting ready to be announced and then released probably this fall. That will probably not include the Retina display, and it would most likely have a faster processor and longer battery life. But this one is fine with me. It has a longer battery life than both the iPad, full-size iPad, and iPhone. It lasts forever even when using cellular, and it's a great device. And that's saying a lot because the iPhone and iPad, full-size iPad, they last a long time on their own, and they have great battery life. It's cheaper than the full-size iPad. It doesn't have the commitments of the iPhone. This one has been under my care. I didn't get any warranty on this, and I feel perfectly fine just using it absolutely anywhere. I can pull up Groupon easily. It's not as intrusive as having a full-size iPad. You don't look like a jerk, filming stuff, because I do use the camera on this. Whether people like this or not, I do use the front and back camera because I love taking pictures. I put those up on the Instagram if you see them, and I just think it's a great device. It's great and portable, and I know there's a new version, but still I'd suggest going out and buying it. I don't see any reason why not. If you would like, when the new one's announced, you can always sell these on eBay. They keep their they retain their value very well, just like with iPhones and iPads. You can sell it and then buy the new one. And like I said, I believe these are rumors, of course, but the Retina display iPad mini is not going to be released until early next year. So if you're waiting on that, I would say don't really wait. If you want this iPad now, go out and get it. It's been my favorite device here, and I'll be continuing doing these experience reviews from now on. Some of these items I've gotten I've fallen out of love with them, but this is just one of those items where I cannot get over how good this is. Using the keyboard, it's fine, even though it has much smaller real estate. Either thumb or full hands. There's really nothing wrong with this other than it not having a Retina display, which in my book is entirely passable, and I think it's fine. So I don't really have anything else to say other than this has been working fine. Just check the specs, see if it's all right for you. Again, I think I'm going to stick with my initial observation about this, and I hope not coming off as sexist or anything, but I believe that you're going to stick with black if you are, I think, a guy, and if you want something, very business-like, you'll also stick with black. Because, if you didn't know, the iPad, when it comes in black, it is not only the front that is black, but it is the anodized aluminum on the back that is also black. And everything here is black. The plastic here and the logo has been polished down to a shiny black logo. And why I would go this over the white one is because, first, it is white. It's a little bit not as business, and I'd say it looks very feminine. And that may not be it. That's definitely not a bad thing. But in my preference, I like this one. It looks like a device that you can take to work, you can take anywhere. But I remember that I had a full-size iPad with white. In fact, I can bring out my black iPad here to show you what I'm talking about here. I may just be rambling on, but as you can see, this is a black iPad. This section here would be white on the full-size iPad. And no matter the color, the back would have this kind of silver anodized aluminum with a black logo and black top. When you get the white iPad mini, first these kind of black edges here, that becomes chrome. Because they use the same kind of like polishing for this, it looks like chrome. So that's the first thing. Also, the very back, this is no longer black, but a very shiny chrome logo. So it looks basically like a mirror. It really shines, and this also is white. So again, it's your preference on whatever color you get, but I'd say if you want something that's business-like, and if you're a guy, I think you definitely stick with this one. It's just coming from a guy's perspective. You can decide on that all you like. Just saying it's different from the regular full-size iPad, which only comes its back only comes in one variation, and that's all you get. But this would be two. But again, great device. I know I'm rambling, been going on way too long about this. I'd say definitely get a small case for this. I got this one very cheaply on eBay. It covers the front and back. This one's called a portfolio case where you can just lean it up like this. Make sure you get one that doesn't add to the weight, because that's one of the great things about this. If you want to get something, get a life-proof case for these, because the life-proof cases for these are excellent. Excellent, just like they are for the entire line. But yeah, another recommendation, don't get the iPad mini smart cover. It doesn't have a bit of metal in it. Its hinge is made of the cloth material and is very shaky. Honestly, it's not my choice for a cover. But the iPad itself is doing great. There's a lot of accessories out there. Go check them out. This is your introductory device. So this has been Matt for Creative Reviews, and we've been doing an experience review of the iPad mini 16 gigabyte version in black on Verizon Wireless. This one's currently not activated. This one cost $459 before tax. And today is July 16th. All right, so find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Blogger. Let us know what you like and what you don't like, and I'll see you guys next time.